Good day everyone. So I'm Christopher Kalugay and we're the group 2 and we're gonna discuss about the topic, the global economy. So first, what is global economy? So global economy, it refers to the international exchange of goods and services that is expressed in monetary units of money. An example of international exchange of goods are the commonly traded like yung mga consumer goods such as yung mga television sets and clothing, yung mga capital goods such as yung machinery, yung mga raw materials and food. And example of international exchange of services naman is yung mga overall developments like yung mga telecommunications, yung mga computer and information services like yung mga transport services, charges for the use of intellectual property. For example, yung mga royalties and licenses and other yung mga financial services and other than that, yung mga yung mga transactions involved ng mga services such as yung mga travel services. And according here, it says that the global economy has become controversial. And as we can see that we are in a modern world, so may kita na natin yung mga new adaptation, yung mga new mga na-develop na klase ng pag-exchange or pag-trade ng mga goods and services. And next is yung the synchronized global economy recovery is gathering ahead of steam. And next one is the stock and bond markets around the world have largely produced a favorable results over the previous few years. And a large portion of the good news is represented in asset values. So, yan. And next one is the key takeaways. So, what are the key takeaways? Number one is yung the global economy expansion is getting momentum but with valuation rising across the most asset classes. Selectivity is essential. And next one is there's still room to run international and emerging markets. And the third one is the US economy is strong but markets are expensive. And the last one, key takeaways, is it's time to upgrade rather bond portfolios. So, ayan.
Spotlight on leaders. National economies are expanding at a slower rate than they were 5 years ago. Economic disparity is continuously increasing, and old isolationist strategies are no longer effective in the age of globalization. Leaders are being pressed to accomplish more with less, combine national interests with their duties as member of the global community, and produce short-term outcomes while making long-term investments. Citizens have grown accustomed to the increasing support of social services, and solving the current European and global economic situation required courageous leaders who are willing to sacrifice small numbers for the overall well-being of the economy. Leaders must consider other islands as they interact with one another. No single global centralized authority exists, but several interact. Acting with integrity over each facet of the political and economical spectrum builds trust and increases overall efficiency. In addition, even while we might not have all the answers, putting a focus on values-based leadership can open up new doors for success.
Market integration. What is market integration? It is a process of consolidating of an additional marketing function and activities under single management. It occurs when the prices of specific goods or service among different market or location are the same in a long period of time. Market integration is also defined as a phenomenon in which markets for goods and services that are in some way related to one another experience similar patterns of price increase or decrease. So in this term, we can also refer it to a situation in which the prices of related goods and services sold in a specific geographic area begin to move in a similar pattern. So this is to say that market integration occurs when prices among different locations or related goods follow similar patterns over a long period of time. So groups of prices often move proportionally to each other, and when such relation is very clear among the different market, it is said that the markets are integrated. In other words, we can just simplify that market integration is a situation in which the prices of related goods and services or of the same product become one single market.
These are the reasons for market integration. 1. To remove transaction cost. 2. Foster competition. 3. Provide better signal for optimal generation and consumption decisions. 4. Improve security of supply. 5. Theoretically, one can integrate two markets without interconnection. These are the types of integration. First is horizontal integration. Occurs when a firm or agency gains control of other firms or agencies performing similar marketing function at the same level in the marketing sequence. Horizontal integration is the process of a company increasing production of goods and services, at the same time part of the supply chain. A company may do this via internal expansion, acquisition, or merger. The process can lead to a monopoly if a company captures the vast majority of the market for that product or service. Second is vertical integration. Occurs when firm performs more than one activity in the sequence of the marketing process, and there is two types of vertical integration. First is forward integration. It is firm assumes another function of marketing which is closer to the consumption function. And the second type is backward integration. This involves ownership or a combination of sources of supply. So, the vertical integration is a business strategy in which a company controls multiple stages of its production process and supply chain. Companies that are vertically integrated can minimize or eliminate the need to rely on outside entities such as manufacturing and transportation. The third type of market integration is conglomeration, a combination of agencies or activities not directly related to each other, may, when it operates under a unified management, be termed a conglomeration. A conglomerate merger is any merger that is not horizontal or vertical. In general, it is the combination of firms in the different industries or firms operating in different geographic areas. Conglomerate mergers can serve various purposes, including extending corporate territories and extended the product range. Degree of integration. It has two different types, the ownership and the contract. First is the ownership integration. Occurs when all the decision and assets of a firm are completely assumed by another firm. And the second type is contract integration. It is agreement between two different firms on a certain decision. An integrated contract, also known as integrated agreement or integrated writing, is one of multiple writings that create the final interaction of one or multiple terms of an agreement.
Effect of integration. The effect integration can be part of three. Yung part of three na yun, vertical integration, horizontal integration, conglomeration. Number 1, vertical integration. Yung vertical integration, ito yung business arrangement na kung saan nag-iimpluwensya yung iba't ibang kumpanya na magkaroon ng control sa processing ng produkto, then makaambag sila sa mga supply chain. Number 2, horizontal integration. Ang horizontal integration, ito yung isang corporation na nagdadagdag ng mga product or services na pareho ng punto ng supply chain. Number 3, conglomeration. Ito yung binubuo ng mga iba't ibang independent na kumpanya na kumukontrol din sa mga interest ng mga negosyo. global interstate system. The whole world system is more than just international relation. It is whole system of human relation. The word economy is now all the economic interaction of all the people on earth. So, ang global interstate system, nilalarawan na ito yung pamamagitan ng pakikipag-ugnayan ng estado o pakikilahok sa pangdaigdigang ekonomiya. Ang mga dibisyon sa pagitan ng mga estado ay nag-aambag din sila ng pagkakahati ng mundo sa isang core, peri-peri at semi-peri-peri.
So the global interstate system concept and principle. So the modern world system is structured politically as an interstate system. So a system of competing and allying states. So political scientists commonly call this the international system. So what is international system? And according to this report by Alan G. Stolberg, the international system refers to the structure of relationship that exists at the international level. So this includes the roles and interaction of both state and non-state actors along with international organizations, multinational corporations, and non-government organizations. States make foreign and national security policy within and against this external environment. So, ayun yung international system. So, sabi rin dito na some of these states are much more powerful than others, but the main organizational features of the world political system is that it is multicentric. Kaya siya tinawag na multicentric kasi nga, nagigain ng more power kasi mas may involvement dito yung iba't ibang organization, iba't ibang members or iba't ibang tao, iba't ibang states. So kapag kapag nag-unite tong mga malalaking organization, syempre parang sila yung magiging structure ng isang state. Parang syempre it will open a greater political leverage when it comes to shaping international agendas. Ito rin yung magiging reason bakit magkakaroon ng mga development sa loob mismo ng isang state or ng isang country. That is why tinawag siyang multicentric, may involvement ng iba't ibang organization. So next we have polity. Is a general term that means any organization with a single authority that claims control over a territory or a group of people. So ito yung centralized na state. So may mga ini-impose silang mga rules, laws na dapat sundin ng mga tao. So ganun yun.
The global interstate system concept and principle. The modern world system is now a global economy with global political system. It is nationally defined cultures, entities, nations, and these are composed of class and functional subcultures like lawyers, technocrats, bureaucrats, etc. Also cultures of indigenous and minority ethnic group within the state. So meaning, now na nasa modern world na po tayo, bawat bansa po is meron ng sariling sistema. Like sa political system and even po sa culture system. Hegemon and hegemonic sequence. Hegemony. Preponderance, influence, or authority over others. Domination, the social, culture, and ideological or economic influence exerted by a dominant group. So meaning, ito po yung influensya ng isang malaki or makapangyarihang grupo. Hegemony refers to the dominance by either a social group or a country over others. The dominance may be either economic, political, or military. The term originated from the Greek word hegemon, meaning leader or simply dominance over. The ancient Greek used the term to denote the politico-military dominance of one city over the other. In the 19th century, hegemony means either culture or social predominance of one of the sociologists by the name Karl Marx dropped the Marxist theory of culture hegemony. He states that the hegemony is the idea that the ruling class can influence and value system of the society. During the early 20th century, the world experienced multiple hegemonic powers. However, during and after the World War I and World War II, a new crop of dominating nations arose. They included China, France, USSR, UK, and US. Among the five nations, USSR and the US were the leaders. They presented two conflicts, ideologies, communist and capitalist. After the dissolution of Soviet Union in 1991, the US became the world hegemonic power over all nations of the world.
That will be everything for our report for today. Thank you for listening and have a great day.